Hey there, closer. Most agents upload their listing to MLS, syndicate to Zillow, and call it a day. That's why all their properties look exactly the same online. Top agents, which is where we need to get, turn every listing into a marketable asset that keeps working long after that one home is sold. The key to this is, fundamentally, the entire internet works on EEAT. That's a technical term. EEAT just stands for how much expertise and authority you have. The more you have developed and accrued over time, the more currency you have with the internet. In order to build that EEAT currency with the internet, you need to have solid links back and forth to reputable sites around the internet that support your name and support your brand. And that's way more technical than we should really get into, because that's not what we're doing. Our focus needs to be closing our next home and having 10 more homes in the pipeline to close later this month. That needs to be our focus. Why turning MLS listings into web posts is so important is that it's the midpoint of our asset building, of our EEAT building across the internet. What taking an MLS posting and turning it into a web post does as a service, it takes your raw MLS listing, transforms it into a polished blog or website post with a narrative. It gives your neighborhood in context, and it's a clear call to action. It's also SEO conscious formatting that attracts organic traffic over time. Even after you've sold that one home, that beautiful reputation you've established online for selling that home and those nice links that you have for maintaining those listings online continues to generate weight. It continues to generate that EEAT currency that moves you up the organic rankings in your neighborhood and in your area. There's three really core benefits to this. We need to create a unique story-driven presentation sellers can see and value. It's a multi-channel usage. You can use it in emails, in social. We can create ads to it when your listing is still live. And ads are all pulling from the same master post. Even our expired posts, because we've closed the home, we've sold out, even an expired post still ranks. And by an expired post, I mean something that we've sold the house that the post is named after. So we put a nice big banner across that says sold. That's more credibility that you're selling, because you're telling the world, I sold this house, this house, this house, and 10,000 other houses. Now all of a sudden the internet begins to understand, gee, this person's a really top seller, which is the message we're trying to create, which is the brand we're trying to develop for us. We want to turn past inventory into evergreen lead magnets. While we are converting our MLS listing into posts, we can also add short form video promotions to demonstrate our market dominance. We can future pace for buyers. We can, instead of having an empty room in a listing, we can appear a living room. We can appear a beautiful couch and a comfortable room. We can upgrade our vacant home pictures so that our buyers, our future buyers, can future pace into what their home will look like with beautiful new furniture inside. By future pacing for our buyers, we are showcasing and producing our own social proof. We're also going to take and repurpose those shorts into ads. We're going to repurpose them into reels. We're going to repurpose them into stories and embed those on your listings with our posts. So what'll happen is, instead of just having maybe an ad running to a home we're looking to sell, what we'll do is we'll use that same piece of video content and we'll put it out on 5 of your different social media where you're talking to all your friends who may know referrals that might want to be interested in purchasing your home. You'll have more content and you'll be able to go straight from your content right into your post through a QR code or a link that we attach in the post. From a strategic angle for listing appointments, this is super important because you're telling the world, here's what we do with every listing. You're telling the full World Wide Web with a single post, with your SEO and with your short form videos, look at all the cool stuff we're doing. That's immediately going to boost your brand. That's going to boost your reputation. That's going to send you shooting up the rankings in your local standing. This is how we're going to get more eyeballs onto every single one of your listings, and we're going to get better offers because our buyers are going to be competing for the same home, driving up our prices on our own listing. If you want every listing to pull double duty as both a sales tool and a long-term traffic asset, grab the converting your MLS listings to posts as a service and start with your next property. You're going to start seeing an immediate result. Immediately, you're going to have more to talk about with your existing customers. Over time, the weight of all that contribution that you're making to your own brand is just going to overwhelm the market with your expertise and your authoritativeness in your own brand, in your own local area. Reach out, give us a call.